What's up, YouTube? We have a full Evolution item team. This one for Patreon, so if you are interested in that, check it out in the comment section. Leave those team suggestions there as well. Okay, this was had a couple of funny battles with this team, and I brought up the best battle that I had with this one. Now, just same old thing, guys. If you are wondering if I've done a theme team or not, just check out the playlist and those other things like that, so we can keep the comment section clear of repeated teams and stuff. Alright, so this was a rather interesting battle. So I'm leading with Magmortar. I actually thought they'd lead with a different Pokemon. Now I thought, Weezing may not stay in here, so I'm going to go for a very risky play here and go for the Belly Drum. This is a physical Magmortar set. And so it's all working out nicely there. I knew Milotic would come in after they swapped, so that's cool. Now I've got the Citrus Berry on here just for any Pokemon with priority that might do some damage to me and such. Okay, so we've got the Flame Orb on the Milotic. That's going to boost its defense a little bit. I've got Thunder Punch on this, so that's going to do heaps still, and it barely lives. And it sets up Aqua-Ring, so I thought, well, I definitely would have gone for a Scald there to finish Magmortar off, because a +6 Magmortar is very, very scary. Maybe they thought I was going for a neutral attack, and they could take it a lot better than that. I'm not too sure, but anyway, that's Milotic down, so that's a good start, and I'm at +6 here, so it's it's not normal that I'm at +6 so early on in the game. Okay, so Kecleon is going to come out here. It's going to use a Fake Out against me. It does a little bit of damage, that's fine. My Citrus Berry pretty much made up for that. I've got Mach Punch on this set because I thought it may have Sucker Punch, and it just misses the kill. Oh, so close, and Sucker Punch actually fails there because it gets obviously out-prioritized. Now I thought they could have Shadow Sneak, but let's go for it again. There's not much to lose, and that's going to take out the Kecleon there. So that's an awesome starter at the moment. So that's Kecleon down and Milotic down. Okay, so we got the Blissey coming out. Now I was like, well, let's go for Mach Punch again. I was a bit wondering why they sent it out. Then I saw the Focus Sash, and I'm like, I bet you they're going to have Counter. And yes, lo and behold, they had Counter, and that's going to take my Magmortar out. So that's good. I wanted this to be a decent battle. I had some fun in this one. So Magmortar's down, but very nice start there. Okay, so I'm going to bring in my Electivire here. Now this is a completely special Electivire here, and I'm just going to Volt Switch the Blissey there. That was my best move there. Okay, so I lost a little bit. I'm actually running Life Orb for a little bit more damage on this one. Now, I was thinking, what should I swap in here? Let's go into my Porygon Z here. This is a Choice Scarf set. I've got the normal Tri-Attack, and I got Trick on this too. So I'm going to trick this Ivysaur a Choice Scarf, because I thought, well, it's probably going to have Everlight, and that's going to really screw it up. So I got an Everlight, and obviously they got the Choice Scarf. Now, Giga Drain still does fair decent damage to me. That's about a 3-hit KO. So I thought, let's go for the Ice Beam here. That should do lots. And it just misses out on the kill, which sucks. Okay, so another Giga Drain from the Ivysaur. That was definitely a critical hit there. I barely live. Now I was thinking, well, they're probably going to swap here, but let's go for the Ice Beam anyway. It should do a little bit of damage to whatever comes in. And that was the Forretress. So at least here I'm going to break the Sturdy, and that's good. I've only lost one Pokemon at this point in the battle. Okay, so I thought, well, let's go for Trick here. One more item this actually has. I thought that that Ice Beam didn't do as much as I thought it would, and I found out why, because it had an Assault Vest on Forretress. I'm like, okay, that's interesting. Now, Forretress is going to go for the Gyro Ball there. That's definitely going to be enough to take me out there. So that's Porygon Z down, but that's cool. I got rid of the Sturdy, and I got rid of its Assault Vest. Okay, so into my Electivire now. I've got Flamethrower on this set. That is definitely going to be enough to take this out. For sure, and that's Walnut down there. So I'm in a very strong position here so early on in the battle. They've only got 2 Pokemon left, an Ivysaur and a Weezing. So, I was pretty confident at this point in the battle. Okay, so Weezing comes out. I just go for T-Bolt here to try and get some damage on it. It tanks it a lot better than I thought it would there. So it's going to go for Poison Gas. I'm like, okay, Poison Gas. That's interesting. There's a bit of a difference between Poison Gas and Toxic, whereas Toxic racks up continually. Poison Gas does a set amount of damage straight off the bat, so that's the difference. Toxic will keep racking up ×2, and that'll be a fixed amount every time. It actually does a bit more from the start. Okay, so it's going to be obviously protecting, stalling Weezing here. Now I thought, well, I could keep going for a T-Bolt here, get some more damage off on it, or I could go for the Volt Switch and swap into something else. I wasn't too sure what I was going to do here, so I decided to go for just the Volt Switch again on the Ivysaur this time because they actually swapped that in, and that's going to be able to take that one. So it's on only a little bit of health there, and I take a little bit of damage from the Life Orb there. So I want to preserve my Electivire because he could be handy later on in the battle. Okay, so I've got my Choice Specs Aromatisse here. I thought, well, I'll probably just take this out with Moonblast, and a Choice Specs Moonblast. I know it's not very effective, but it should do that amount of damage easy. And the Ivysaur uses the Choice Scarf Rest, so it gets all its health back, my bugger. That sucks. So, as you can see, that would have easily killed it. Now, I was thinking, well, I could keep going for another Moonblast and take it out, or I could just swap into something different. Weezing's going to come back in here. I swap out here because I thought, well, there's not much point in me staying into there. Let's go into something different. So I'm going to go into my Electivire this time. Now, thinking, should I go for T-Bolt again, or should I go for the Volt Switch? I thought, well, they may go for Protect here because I've already got like a round of Toxic Up or poison damage from Poison Gas. So I thought, let's swap out here because I think they're going to go for Protect. Now, there was one Pokemon I couldn't bring in, which was my Rhyperior. I couldn't actually bring it in for the whole battle because it was Rest, Sleep Talk, Toxic, and Bulldoze. I could not touch Weezing for shit, and really I couldn't touch Bulbasaur either, Ivysaur, because you'd just be able to destroy me with Giga Drain. Okay, so into Dusknoir anyway. This is a little bit of an interesting Dusknoir stat. So I'm running Curse on this. Now I'm trying to force a swap on this Weezing, so I'm going to cut half my health down, which is fine because it runs very nicely with Pain Split. I've got that burn, which is a little bit annoying, but that's fine. I've got Power Up Punch and I've got Shadow Sneak, so I can become quite a bulky priority sweeper, as well as have some recovery of Pain Split. Okay, so Weezing I know is not going to stay into that at all. They want to try and preserve that Weezing because that's it's pretty strong against the rest of my team there. Okay, so Ivysaur's going to come back in. It's Choice Scarf, so it's limited. So I'm not as worried about this as the Weezing. Right, so I'm going to swap. I knew they'd swap there, and I'm going to go into my Electivire here. Now I was thinking, well, they're going to have to make a swap or stay in. I thought, no, they're going to swap this turn and they're going to go back into the Weezing. So here I decided to go for the Volt Switch. And I knew that I barely lived there with a Life Orb damage, but I get some damage on the Weezing, which I wanted to do. So as I say, I just live on 3 health there, and that's going to come back to me. Now I think, what should I send in here? Should I send in my Aromatisse and just go for some damage, or what should I do here? So I decided just to go for some damage here on my Aromatisse. Okay, so Weezing's going to use Protect there and just get a bit of recovery with the Black Sludge. That's fine. I knew that was coming. I went for T-Bolt there. That was the next best attack I had. I wanted to run something different than the normal, special defensive support sort of set that Aromatisse usually runs. Okay, so Ivysaur's going to come back and try and tank this Thunderbolt. I've never had so much trouble with Ivysaur without Everlight. Okay, so there's no point in me staying to this one. It's going to be able to tank that easy and wake up again, or whatever it's going to do. So I'm going to swap into my Dusknoir again and frisk out the Choice Scarf, which I definitely didn't know I had already. Now, I was thinking, well, I could go for Curse here and just get some more damage on it and try and maybe revenge kill it. So it gets Sleep Talk, Rest, and gets a Sludge Bomb, and I'm like, oh, that's alright, I'm going to resist that, that's cool. I've got the Lefty's Recovery, that's going to give me a little bit of health back. So I'm thinking, what should I do? There's no point in me Pain Splitting because it doesn't actually have too much health left. What should I do here? So I thought, well, the best option here was, let's go for Curse and set that Curse up and put the Curse on Ivysaur. And that would be my best option there. Okay, so it gets Rest, Sleep Talk, and gets Giga Drain this time. Damn, son, I want your luck at Rest Talk. Okay, so I'm just going to kill myself here with Curse. There wasn't much more that I could really achieve with this Dusknoir, especially because it was burned too. It's not like I could set up power-up punches and stuff like that. Okay, so I've got the Curse up anyway, and that's put it, it has to swap here or go for Rest again, which I know that it can't. Okay, so I've got Electivire here, and I'm just going to go for Flamethrower and finish it off there. That's going to be enough to finish my Electivire off too, because I'm Life Orb. Okay, so that's Ivysaur down. I had to get rid of that. So the only Pokemon I've got left now is my Aromatisse, which is Choice Specs, and my Rhyperior, which cannot actually even touch Weezing. They don't know that at the moment, so I didn't want to send it out and make it obvious that there's no point in me sending it out. So I had to take this thing out with Aromatisse. Okay, so Weezing is going to go for a Protect here. That's going to get some more health back, I guess. I'm going to go for T-Bolt here, lock myself into that. Once again, that's my best move that I can use against this thing. Okay, so it outspeeds me and goes for Venoshock. I'm like, oh, okay, I see what the strategy here is. It's the it's the poison gas finish shot, which is interesting. You don't see poison gas being used very often at all. So it barely hangs on there. Obviously, it's going to go for a protect this turn, but I don't think that's going to be enough damage. Enough recovery to cover the Thunderbolt damage. You would have to get a crit on the next turn to take me out, and then I had rest talk on my Rhyperior, so I could have stalled out for a very, very long time there. But yeah, it was a pretty damn close battle, and they did very well to get back into the battle after being down such a low score at the start from my Magmortar. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. It was a bit of a different moves and stuff, and it was fun. Peace out.